At Cool FM Live, you know that we love highlighting local things. We love highlighting local nonprofits. We love highlighting local student athletes, but something that we are going to start highlighting more of are local authors. Because with the new year right around the corner, I think we all could agree we need to read a little bit more, and that's what these local authors are going to help us do on this very first episode of the Cool FM Book Club with Jeff Davenport, brought to you by SSVEC, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community. Today we get to meet local authors, Anna and Ian, who are here to talk about their book. It is so nice to see you guys. Thanks for taking the time to talk to us today.
Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Now let's talk about this book that you have right here. This is a cool book. This is a children's book.
Yes, it is.
And by the way, it's not too late to get some stocking stuffers. I don't know how that would fit in a stocking. That'd be a very large stocking because it's a very cool looking book. But tell us about this book and the journey toward coming up with the Queen of Spotland.
Yes, thank you so much. So, the Queen of Spotland, we actually started writing in 2017, back when we were 10 years old. And we used it as an opportunity to tackle some very heavy themes like being a responsible dog owner, and as well as technology versus innovation, all in a setting that would be appropriate for children and facilitate conversations in the family.
Now, the initial inspiration was actually our family dog, Becky, who is a Dalmatian. And we basically gave her a nickname, the Queen of Spotland, because, well, she often acted like a queen and we were her subjects. Hence the name Queen of Spotland. And over time, as we created more jokes and sort of added on to the nickname, this evolved into its own children's story.
So the idea came from real life, you know. I mean, sometimes, but I still think there's a lot of creativity here, obviously, in coming up with an entire book. What kind of adventures does the Queen of Spotland go on?
For sure. So the Queen of Spotland follows the story of many pups training to be ambassadors for their humans, basically training to be, and also the story of their families learning how to be responsible owners and doing their research. So it's all about companionship and how we can grow, and dogs are obviously wonderful members of the family, and it's always very important to do your research on certain breeds. In real life, Dalmatians are a very energetic, very high energy breed that require a lot of attention, and so they're not for everyone, and we wanted to really reflect on how you need to analyze your lifestyle and see if your dog is going to be a good fit for you.
So Ian, looking at this particular book here, when was this actually published?
This was published this year, right?
Yes, actually
like about
this
a month
month.
ago.
This month?
This
Okay,
month.
so it's like brand new to the public.
Yes, exactly.
What was it like seeing the first hard copy, published copy that ended up coming to your home?
Well, it was honestly really exciting. We spent so much time working on this book to actually see it like in our hands, in person, not just on a computer in a Word document. Like we could actually see the pages and flip through them and read all the words. It was reinvigorating.
Now, obviously, because it's a kid's book, when you have a kid's book, sometimes it helps to have not photos or artwork inside, and you've got some beautiful artwork here.
Yes,
Who put this artwork together for you for the Queen of Spotland?
So the artist is Vivian Meinecker. She is a freelance artist that we hired specifically for this book.
Awesome. And is she local, or is she someone you found online?
She's someone we found online. I don't believe she is a local.
Okay.
Yeah.
But again,
But
you
still,
look at the...
She makes absolutely incredible artwork, and it really fits the children's book theme, in my opinion.
So she was able to get a copy of the book, read it, and understand and be inspired to be able to create the artwork for this book.
Yes, definitely. It's when we're looking at, I personally am an inspiring illustrator, so it's very important to reflect the correct theme, and we want to keep a very light atmosphere in this book while also tackling some very important themes. So when we're looking at a children's book, it's important to keep that sense of whimsy and adventure, and reflect the cuteness of Dalmatians.
Yes,
So-
and it's very important that in the children's story that you don't want to like force yourself onto the kids, but rather you want to bring up these topics and basically open up conversations within the family so that the kids and the parents can talk about it amongst themselves.
It is the Cool FM Book Club debut episode with Anna and Ian talking about the Queen of Spotland, brought to you by SSVEC. Now, looking at a book like this, you obviously have a passion for animals, and you care about our local Sierra Vista Animal Shelter as well. And you have an idea of something you'd like to do through your own Facebook pages, which you can find in the post description. By the way, if you'd like to purchase a copy of this for your kids, for your family, for your grandkids, or someone in your life who is interested in reading, the Amazon link and the website are both in the post description, where you can support some local authors here. But let's talk about your involvement or ideas and creativity, not just creating this world of the Queen of Spotland, but helping in the real world at the Sierra Vista Animal Shelter.
Yes, so now that we've had a lot more time on our hands since graduating this month, Anna has recently began volunteering at the local animal shelter here in Sierra Vista.
Yes, and at the animal shelter there are many wonderful animals, dogs, cats, and even right now a bunny who are looking for a loving home. We would like to encourage you to do your research and see if you can bring an animal to your home. And for everyone who adopts an animal within the next month, by January 31st, 2025, we would like to present you with a print of this wonderful illustration.
Be entered into like a drawing for it,
Yes,
right? Okay,
yes.
okay. Look at this, John. Check this out. That is so cool. That is just what are the dogs doing here for the Queen of Spotland in this particular piece of art?
Yeah, so this is the Spotland ice rink. This is actually the final illustration in the book, very similar to our ice rink here in Sierra Vista. So you'll be entered into a drawing for this acrylic panel, and you will also receive a print of this illustration as well as a digital copy of the book just for adopting your animal. So if you are interested in participating, please post to our Facebook page called the Queen of Spotland, and with a picture of your new family member, and
and you'll have a chance to win, and you guys will do the drawing through your Facebook page at the
Yes.
end of January. So again, if you want to adopt from the Sierra Vista Animal Shelter this month, you'll be entered to win this gorgeous print here from the Queen of Spotland, and then receive a digital copy, and you get to meet the authors. I mean, these are cool kids right here, and I can say kids because they're 17 years old. They graduated from high school, and they have such an amazing future ahead of them. Have you guys always been interested in reading or writing? Was there always some sort of creative spark there for you?
We've always been interested in reading, for sure. I feel like Anna was a bit more of a writer than I am, but yeah, I enjoy writing as well.
Yes, and I'm also interested in illustration. So I didn't illustrate this book, but
Yeah.
it's very wonderful, and it's a passion of mine.
Well, without a doubt, and we can see the passion that comes through all the way to the screen, and I know people are loving this and sharing this video right now, and hopefully they're scrolling down in the post description to see the website for the Queen of Spotland. You can find the Amazon link to purchase the Queen of Spotland, and of course, when you see these two cool kids out in the community, you can say, "Hey, congratulations on your new book!" And I asked Ian, but I didn't ask you, Anna. What was it like to? I can see that you're still holding on to this book. Like, this is the coolest thing ever. Is that pretty cool to have?
Yes, it's been a 7-year project, so it means a lot, and I'm very happy to have finished this and bring it out into the world, and I hope to work on more books in the future, and I just hope to spread that happiness to everyone else.
And thinking of the future, are there Queen of Spotland sequels or Queen of Spotland cinematic universes that are being planned right now, Ian?
Maybe not cinematic universes yet, but we are working on a sequel, or actually, to be more accurate, this is the prequel to what is going to be the original story. So what we did in The Queen of Spotland, this book right here, was we really opened up a lot of plot lines and a lot of character development potential, and so we're going to be developing all of those a lot more in the actual book. I believe we're going to be calling it A Christmas
in
at
Spotland.
Spotland. Yeah.
Yes.
perfect. That way you have you literally have something that can be used every single Christmas that families can bring out at a time of year when they're reading towards the night before Christmas. They can be reading a Spotland Christmas, right? I mean, that's how they can do that.
Definitely.
Yes.
That's so much fun. Well, you guys, there's so many more questions I have for you, but I know that everybody wants to go out and buy a copy of this book, The Queen of Spotland. It is available wherever books are sold, but we have the link to the Amazon store that you can purchase this for the kids in your life and get last-minute shopping gifts or brand new for the new year. I think we all need to read a little bit more, and that's why it's encouraging to see young people who are encouraging other families to get reading and helping you do that. Now, this is no like a Cat in the Hat. We're talking like serious books here, like a whole story. Because I'm look at the thickness of this, John. I mean, this is like for real, and it's not like 3 words on a page. Just show what the average page looks like. I mean, this is a whole story that you can go through with your family and get that joy of reading, the excitement of reading in your family and with your friends. And if you're starting a book club, hey, what better book to have than to spotlight local authors in our community? Anna and Ian, thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thank you so
and,
much.
And thank you for your inspiration and being able to provide that, and for doing stuff for the Sierra Vista Animal Shelter. Thank you for your volunteering there and the idea to go ahead and give an opportunity for someone to win something really cool from the Queen of Spotland if you end up adopting an animal from the Sierra Vista Animal Shelter all the way through January 31st, 2025. You will be entered to win that fantastic, we'll show that one more time, that fantastic piece of art from the Queen of Spotland book. And you will be able to enter to win that when you go adopt an animal over at the Sierra Vista Animal Shelter. Thank you so much for joining us for this inaugural Cool FM Book Club with Jeff Davenport, brought to you by SSVEC, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community. Let's do something this coming year. Let's make sure we read a little bit more. Let's make sure that we help support our local creators in this community. So give them a follow on their Facebook page. If nothing else, that is something that you can do to help make a difference in the lives and the continuing story of the Queen of Spotland. Anna, Ian, thank you guys so much again, and thank you for watching. Thanks for sharing this video around, tagging your friends and family who you want to go reading with in 2025. All the adventures that await you from a nice book like The Queen of Spotland. Have a great day, everybody. We'll talk to you again soon. Oh my gosh, you guys